Hello everyone, this is Dan with Chef Dan's Hookah, and what's in my bowl today? We have got ourselves some black lava flavor, and today's round is for triple melon. This is part of a very nicely sized sample pack that I got, and like I said, with most of the black lava flavors I've had no issues. They've had great flavor, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I've been smoking it for a few minutes now just to get it started, and the flavor is already fairly strong. It's not overpowering. The flavor is similar to that of the alpaca melon. However, because of this black leaf tobacco, or dark leaf, however you want to say it. Excuse me again. Ooh, little indigestion. It's actually kind of enhanced, as if you added a little bit of sugar to salt to something sugary or sweet, and it makes it even sweeter. It's kind of like that. Now, let's go ahead and get into the technicality of things, and see if I can get a good view for you. This is the cut of it. I mean, it's in a black container, so it's kind of hard to see. But the cut is very similar to that of the Alchemist KFC line. The only difference is it's not as juicy and sticky. This is actually rather moist, but it's not sticky to where you can't spread it around and make a dense pack or even a fluff pack if you wanted it. But this stuff seems to do better with the semi-dense to tight dense pack. Similar to that of Tangiers, but not that tight. And I don't know why I put that away. I forgot to get into the smell and everything else. Let's see here. Visibly, from what I can already see, I already described the cut of it, what it looks like. And I see like two little 1 millimeter size pieces of stems, and those are still flavor saturated and smokable, so into the bowl they go. Now the smell, it has not so much a chemical flavor to or scent to it. I guess the word I'm looking for really is artificial. And this one, it has the melon scent to it, although it comes up and gets you in the face. It's not overly strong. It's not eye-watering or anything else. And the flavor should be more cantaloupe and possibly a bit of honeydew. I'm not getting a whole lot of watermelon, which is what I'm assuming the third melon is, since this is the triple melon flavor. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it is watermelon, but it's been kind of subjugated. Like the cantaloupe has become the dominant one. Yeah, that's the way it smells like to me. Is cantaloupe, honeydew, and watermelon. If I am incorrect and anyone else has had this, please throw it down in the comments. I would appreciate corrections, so that way I'm not talking like I'm an expert or something. Put that down. It's kind of lightly windy here, so the clouds, once I get to them, aren't going to stick around for very long, so just judge that one yourself once you see them. And speaking of judging things, let's get to the first part, the flavor. And I'm going to use the Pipe Dream Inhale Exhale method. Go over to Adrian Hunter's channel and Pipe Dream Hookah, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now on the inhale, that's very strange. On the inhale, on that little puff, it got me a little bit more of the watermelon flavor and not so much of the cantaloupe. And I'm not getting a whole lot of the honeydew on that one. Yeah, it's very strange. You don't smell very much watermelon, if at all, on taking a whiff of the tobacco itself. But it's there in the flavor on the inhale, a lot more predominantly. And on the exhale, especially if you do it through the nose like I just did, it has more of all three of them. You can smell them a lot better. You can't taste them so much, but the scent, on the other hand, is very, very, not very, very, but it's perplexing because you don't get a whole lot of the watermelon in just smelling the tobacco, but you get a lot more of it on the inhale, and you get all three of the melons, which I'm assuming those are the three melons since it's called triple melon, on the exhale, especially if you do it through the nose. It also has sort of a pastel candy kind of flavor to it. It is sweet, but it's not like the level of sweet as if you'd have like sweet tea or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, more watermelon on the inhale, all three of them on the exhale. And it's a little perplexing, but it's not a bad flavor. Now, despite the winds, let's see if we can get some clouds going. A little harsh there. Sorry. Now the clouds, similar to that of the Nakla I was smoking yesterday, they're about that thick. They're not gigantic, but they're satisfying, especially if you can get a good draw without coughing. Yeah, you see, a little bit thicker, but not on the level of Alfacker or Alchemist or some of the other brands that have much thicker clouds. Now, Trifecta, that most recent one, the Indian Kier, that has some really good clouds to it. And the benefit of that, as well as just having thick clouds, is it's nice and milky, white, and very, very floral in its scent. So that's really nice. Yep, it's going to be harder with the wind. So on the buzz, it'll creep up on you. It's incremental and it's kind of stacking. So it's like if you have hot sauce and or salsa and you first taste it, not very hot at all. But as you eat more and more and more of it, it gets hotter. So the buzz is like that, and I'm gonna stick with that one at about a 1.5 for now, perhaps a 2, because I'm feeling it. Because as you can see, I'm kind of wobbling a bit, and yeah, I'm gonna give it about a 1.5 for right now. The flavor is about a 6, because I just find that how the flavor works kind of perplexing, and that I'm only getting like one of the melon flavors, perhaps 2 if I really struggle to find it. Maybe not struggle, but if I really look for it, you could probably taste the honeydew in there. Yeah, I could taste more cantaloupe and slight bit of honeydew, but no watermelon. So I'm going to give the flavor about a 6. And the clouds, as you saw, aren't sticking around too much, but even so, they're not overly thick. Perhaps if I do a little bit of heat management, or yeah, why don't I do that and see if it changes a bit. Put in a little bit more. Oh, there, did get a little thicker. So on the clouds, I'm going to give it about a 6.5, because they're not like gigantic or anything, and the wind is kind of having a visual effect on it. Yeah, the clouds are going to be about a 6.5. They're satisfying, but not big. So there's that. And overall, it's a good smoke. Go get some. There's been a lot of hype about it's good and it's bad. Every shisha, no matter what you get, is going to have its ups and downs. This one so far, except for the Uber Mint that I keep mentioning, awesome flavor, really easy to pack, and it's a good smoke. So go get yourself some. It's available on 5starhookah.com, hookahjunkie.com. I think it's on Hookah Heroes, but I can't remember. I haven't looked at the site in a couple days, so I need a refresher on that. And even at House of Smokes here in Nevada, in Henderson in particular, they have a whole rack full of it and a bunch of different flavors, and it's about like 13 bucks for 250 grams, so it's a really good deal. And go get yourself some, set up your hookah, and have a good smoke. Speaking of which, I'm going to go finish this and my breakfast, and I hope you have a great day. If you have any comments, please leave them in the section below. Like and subscribe, and please feel free to mention any corrections or other comments or things that I should look for, or even a flavor that you'd like me to try. I'm going to be doing one soon on a series called Adalia. That one's a Turkish shisha that's primarily sold in Germany, and I'm going to be doing that in a short little series here soon. So give that one a try too. You can get that on 5starhookah.com for $5 for 250 grams, and that is, it comes with a really nice container in it. It's a plastic jar with a metal lid, and it keeps it well sealed, so it's kind of hard to pass that up. I mean, you're getting, if you get all 11 flavors, you're getting 2.5 kilos for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. $55 for 2.5 kilos of what I would call Al-Fakir style shisha. It's red saturated, and it's easier to fluff pack it. So it's, yeah, that's kind of hard to pass up, and that's exactly what I did. I bought all 11 flavors. So I'll bring you up to speed on that one later. Otherwise, have a great day, go have a good smoke, and happy smoking.